Hello everyone, my name is Sharon. Welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be playing with makeup. I recently picked up several new things at Ulta the other day, and I thought it'd be fun to sit down and try it all out for the first time. Many of these things were brand new to me. I had never seen them before. Most are drugstore, one is higher end. Everything else is drugstore. I don't have 100% for a full face, but I have a lot. I've got eyeshadow, primer, foundation, eyebrow stuff, and a lip product. So everything else I'm just filling in the gaps. So if you're interested in seeing me play with some new makeup and hearing my thoughts, go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, if you've been watching any of my videos, you know I have to pin up my bangs, and I do it with my Velcro metal roller just to get them out of the way. And I find it also helps them keep their shape, so that's really why I do it. Because if I clip them back with like a bobby pin or a headband like I normally would do with my like side split bangs, they lose their shape that I use to blow dry. So that's why I do this. It's really glamorous, I know. Okay, let's start out with primer. I'm going to prime my eyes first using my Urban Decay primer potion. That is not new, and if you've watched any of my videos, you know it's one of my favorite Holy Grail, that came out funny, Holy Grail primers. Okay, next is a new product from Catrice. Now, the display at Ulta said this was new. I don't know how long it's been there. I don't typically like browse the Catrice section very much. I don't own a lot of Catrice, but this really caught my eye because it says it corrects my red. That's what it's called. Prime and Fine Anti-Red Base. It's supposed to be hydrating and neutralize the green, and from the green will neutralize the red in your face, which I have red on my nose and my cheeks and down on my chin, so that's why this one I was drawn to. I believe I saw that they had a mattifying, like pore filling one. Ooh, it's very green. So this does not claim to be pore filling. Oh my. It's definitely green. That's good. I wonder what the directions are. Probably should have read those. Let's see. There are no directions. So it doesn't say if you're supposed to like let it stay green, or if you're supposed to like, wow, okay, I don't know. I'm just sweeping under my eyes a little because they're a little red, but I think I'm gonna leave it. It's not really wanting to blend in anyways, and the whole point of neutralizing red is by having the green sit on your skin, so I don't even think it's supposed to blend in all the way. Hopefully this turns out all right. Let's get some foundation on so that we can get rid of this green face that kind of looked like the Wicked Witch of the West. This foundation caught my eye. It's from Milani. This is new. It is the Screen Queen Natural Finish Foundation. I got mine in 180 Warm Shell. They had a pretty significant range of shades. I didn't count, but they had a lot. This says it has a digital blue light filter. I don't know what that's supposed to do for your face, but I mean, a new foundation was intriguing to me. It does say it's supposed to give a luminous natural skin finish. It's buildable light to medium coverage, and it says it's long wearing, but it doesn't claim to, you know, last like a certain amount of hours. It just says long wearing. Now, since it says light to medium, I'm inclined to use a brush to apply it, but I don't have any clean. I would use my Clarisonic brush, but I don't have one clean. So I'm going to use a beauty blender, and technically this is a new product I'm testing out. These are the beauty blenders. I'm sure you've seen them on other channels. They're the Beaky, I think is what they're called, from Amazon. I first heard Vassar Beauty talk about this, Brittany Vassar. She liked these, and it's like $9 for 5, so I ordered them on Amazon. We're gonna try them. So we'll see how that goes. This pump is taking a really long time to get going. Be warned, you're going to get a good finger workout getting this pump to start. Okay. It does look like it's going to be a pretty good shade match for me, so let's see. Let's see how this green primer does.
bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me.
Okay, well, upon first observations for both the primer and the foundation, first of all, I know my under eyes are still a little bit green because I don't have concealer on yet. I'm not sure how much it's translating on camera, but in person here, I feel like I definitely see redness still coming through on my chin and my cheeks, which for it's supposed to be in a color correcting primer, I'm not sure how well that's working. It could also be that I've just sort of irritated my skin from bouncing the sponge on it, you know, giving it a lot of action, and maybe it will die down in a minute. So let's wait and let's see if it dies down in a minute. I'm gonna do concealer to get rid of this green under eye. I'm just using the Benefit Buoying Cakeless Concealer. Been loving that one lately. Just now realizing, because I put that green primer on, it completely made me change how I typically do my makeup. I never do my face makeup first, like ever. It doesn't happen. But I put that green primer on and then I was like, oh, I can't look at myself looking green. So I think that's why I did it. I didn't even notice that I did that until now. Okay, I'm gonna use my Flower Beauty brush to set this. Someone did tell me that this brush from Flower Beauty is actually for blush. I'm using it to set. I'm also using my CoverGirl Advanced Radiance Powder because I'm almost done with it and I'd like to use it up. Well, we might as well continue with the face because I'm just changing everything I know and doing a different order. I need water though. In the new year, I've been trying to up my water. I got this last year and I kind of stopped using it. I got it for the weekends. It's a whole gallon. You fill it up in the morning, drink it all day. I pulled out my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I don't use this very much. I'm not sure why. It's just not ever been one of my favorites, but I thought, why not? I'm going to use this face brush. It's called the Jumbo Fan Brush. I got it from Sally Beauty. I think the brand is Face Secrets. I really like this for contour, and that's basically what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna kind of mix these two shades. I sort of just swirl them around like this and tap it off. Did you even see that? I swirl it around. That's what I did. Real dark. I think that's why I don't use this very much, because I feel like it's pretty dark for me. Okay, for blush, I'm going to use my LA Girl Just Blushing. This is in the shade Just Playful. I really like these blushes. I think they're really nice. This is not new. This is not new at all, by the way. I've had this for a while. I'm really liking the foundation so far. And I also think I really got the right match too. I'm just using my powder setting brush again to kind of blend all of that kind of together. Yeah, this foundation I really like. It doesn't really feel like much. It looks very natural. I also think I got the perfect shade. So if you're close to me, 180 Warm Shell, that's the shade for you. So far, loving this. Let's move on. Let's do brows since we're just changing everything up from the norm. This is a new product from L'Oreal. It's their Micro Ink pen, the brow tint pen. I did read the directions on this. It says to start here at the anchor of your brow and work up and down through the tail. This is an ink marker. Can you see that really? I hate doing the normal, the old school YouTube thing, but It's got like an ink pen and it's got little lines in it. I really don't know if you can see it that close, but let's see how this goes. It's supposed to like look like microblading. I think I'm gonna need to pull this mirror closer to me. Okay, let's give this a go. Well, dark blonde is definitely my shade. Shade match, fantastic. There's a bald spot right there, I can see it. Okay, that's better. It dries fast, so that's good. I'm not really 100% sure on my thoughts on this just yet. Might have to play around with it a little bit more until I like formulate my opinion. I feel like that took longer than it typically takes me to do my brows. So if that's the case, I don't know if I'm gonna like absolutely love this, but I mean, it looks nice. I was going to go in with this Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt like gel mascara, but it's tinted, and this also kind of makes your brows kind of crusty, and I already feel like this like matted my brows down, so I don't want to add more to it. So we're gonna let this just be its shining star and on its own and see how that is. I would say I don't feel like I had a ton of control when I got to the tails of my brows, and I'm not sure they're as like precise as I would have liked them to be, but I mean, it's definitely not bad. Let's go with eyeshadow. This was the first thing that I saw yesterday at Ulta when I was shopping that I was like, ooh, I hadn't seen that before. Didn't need it at all. But I had points and I sold some Christmas money left over. So this came home with me. It is from Tarte. It's their Sugar Rush, can you see, palette. I thought this looked so pretty. It's like bumblebee themed, so all of these are shaped like honeycombs, and some of them have like a honeycomb imprint, some of them have like a bee imprint. Oh, that was just the protective shield, and there's nothing on it, so all the names are written on the back. I do prefer when they're written on the front, but I understand with this packaging why they couldn't do that. Let me show you up close so you can see the cute details. It's really nice. And I swatched some of these colors in the store, and I was like, those feel fantastic. So you're coming home with me. First impression on the packaging, I don't like that the lid doesn't go all the way back. That's just me. Not a huge deal. It also doesn't have a mirror. I don't typically use a mirror when I'm doing my eyeshadow like this, but I do enjoy the option. Okay, let's go in with a fluffy brush and set the under eye. I'm going to use, let's see, I gotta figure out which colors I'm using. I can't quite tell. I think this is Bee Fly. Bee Fly is what I'm using. It's kind of a creamy neutral, just under the brow bone here. Then we're gonna go in with like a blending brush. And I think we're gonna start with this very neutral shade up here in the middle. It's Be the Change. It's very light. It's like a peachier version, like a pinky peachier version of that first cream. Okay, my camera just cut me off. So I'm just using this really light peachy shade as my initial like blending transition shade. I'm gonna take a fluffier crease brush and let's go in with this kind of peachy, brownishy tan color. It is Be Kind, I believe. It's really orangey. I would say. Focusing that more in the crease and outer V. Lately, I've really been drawn to warmer shades. I know if you've watched my videos in the past year or two, I guess I've been doing this for almost 2 years now. Really inconsistently, but 2 years. So if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I typically prefer cooler shades. But lately I have been getting in more on the warm train. I know it's kind of, I think, getting close to the end of that train. I feel like you are seeing more and more cool palettes lately, so it took me a while to jump on this warm shadow train, but I guess better late than never. There's this really pretty brownishy shade up here at the top. It is Be Free. We're gonna go in with that with just another crease definer brush, but I'm focusing a little bit further down in the crease, almost on the lid, and really on the outer. These are blending very nice. Pretty buildable too. I wouldn't say they're like extremely pigmented right out the gate, but I kind of like that because I would rather build up a color and have it look really nice and the way I want and have that control than like put down a shade and it be way too intense, you know? They're pretty powdery. I'm tapping off my brush every time, so I will say they're pretty powdery, but with tapping it off, I'm not seeing fallout under my eye, so that's really great. Now the question is, which one of these gorgeous shimmers am I gonna use? Let's swatch some so we can really decide. I'm initially drawn to this one right here. If you can see very well, it's so pretty. Look at that. Wow. Okay, that's gorgeous. It's powdery though. Can you see on my finger? I'm not sure. It's pretty powdery. They're really soft. Look at all of that. Guys, those, wow. Those are gorgeous. I feel like I'm really drawn to this like reddishy pink. I don't typically wear colors like that though, so maybe we'll go out of my comfort zone today and do that. But oh my gosh, these, they're all, oh my gosh, they're powdery. But I'm thinking upon touching them, you know, they have this honeycomb texture like stamped into them, and I kind of feel like that helped kick up some extra powder. That could have been it too. You guys, I mean, Tarte has really nice shadows, but these are really nice. I really want to swatch this like yellow shade up here because I know that's a pretty unique shade and it's pretty in right now. So let's give that a nice swatcheroo. These are the mattes down here that I just swatched. But oh my gosh, holy pigment Batman, like this is incredible. If you like warm tones and you're needing a new palette, highly recommend. This wasn't even that expensive. I think this was $27. I'm pretty sure that's all it was. Hold on, I have my receipt. Yes, $27. For this pigmentation and blendability so far, I am like blown away. This is gorgeous. So if you have points to use, or if you just really think this looks like something up your alley, like upon just swatching and what I've done so far, I'm recommending this. I'm really feeling drawn to this like reddishy area. I'm just concerned that it will make me look sick because I feel like sometimes those shades do. But it's Saturday, so if it looks bad, I can wash it off, right? Like, okay. I talked myself into it. I'm gonna go in with the matte, like red shade. What's this called? Let's see. Be Creative. I'm going to go, I think, with this bottom like shimmer. This I would say is like a shimmer. This is a metallic. I'm gonna go with the shimmer first. It's Be a Boss, and then I'm gonna go kind of on top of it, I think like in the middle with Be Fun, I think. This just seems a little less harsh. I'm also going to use my finger to pat it on. Okay, let's get in with that pretty metallic. See what we can do there. Okay, I like pop that in the middle, but I don't feel like I love that. I actually think I'm gonna go all over the lid, cover up what we just put down, and then I might go over it a little with that other shade. I am getting some fallout on my cheeks. I'm seeing that now. That's gorgeous though. Like, I typically do not like shadows like this shade. Like on myself. I love them on other people, but on myself I don't love them. I love this. This is so pretty. Okay, I feel like we need to deepen up the outer V though. I'm gonna go in with the dark chocolate brown up here at the top with like a flat shader brush. This is Morphe M433. This is B Fab. I just want to like deepen this outer area. But let me just tell you something. These shades, very powdery. I have fallout all over my pants from like tapping my brush. And I've got it all under my cheeks. I don't know how well that's translating, but we are going to take this like duo fiber brush and really carefully sweep it away to not mess up anything else that I did. This looks fantastic. Blown away. These are amazing. If you have $27, need a new palette, want a new palette, love these colors, I would highly recommend checking this out. I usually don't love a palette this much this fast. I love this. I feel like it's very versatile with the colors that are in here, especially if you love warm shades. But there are shades that lead cooler. You know, this color leads, I mean, there's several that are more on the cool side, so you could definitely get some like versatile looks with this. You could go neutral, you could go bold. Like, I've never loved to look like so hard before. Okay, we need to go under the eyes. So first I'm gonna go with the dark brown, like the chocolatey brown. And then I'm gonna go with the matte like red. Sorry, the matte like red and like the shimmer, kind of mix them together just a little. My pencil brush. And we're just gonna smudge that in. This is looking great. It needs liner though. So I'm gonna use my Physicians Formula liner. So I'm just gonna go in with, again, if you watch any of my videos, my favorite mascara combo. I'm sure you're tired of it, but I'm not. I just love it. It's so good. And I think I misspoke in a previous video. I said it was Lisa Stevens that recommended this to me. That is not true. It was Lisa J. She is who I've been watching. I was just like, for some reason, had Lisa Stevens in my head. So for all I know, Lisa Stevens does like this. I'm not sure. But it was Lisa J who recommended this combo. And it works well on the lower lash line, especially if you bend the wand like it's designed. I'm just in love with this look. But you know what I forgot? Highlighter. So again, another one of my favorites. It's the Pure Afterglow. And you know what? I went to buy a new one. It's not the same anymore. It's way shimmerier. They still have it. It's still called Afterglow. It's been reformulated. It is not this pretty subtle like sheen, which is why I love this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think highlight is really nice, but at least for me personally, I don't love a blinding highlight. I don't think it looks natural, but I do like a little bit of a glow, and that's what this does. So I guess I'm thankful I still haven't hit pan. This seems to be like the highlighter that will never end, which it's really old. I'm not like, it's really old. Like five years at least old, and I still haven't hit pan, and this is my most used highlighter ever. Initially, I was going to use this Morphe lipstick that I picked up. It's not new. It's new to me. But it's the Cream and Rebound. It's beautiful. I love it, but I'm thinking it's a little too like colorful for what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go with this one is new to the drugstore, at least from what I can tell, from Revlon. It is their Shine collection. This is in glazed mauve. My only complaint so far is that they put the sticker like on both the top and the bottom, you know, to seal it. It left sticky residue all over the packaging. I need to get like my Goo Gone and wipe it off, but it's all over the packaging and it's really gross. So I don't like that. But everything else about it I really like. Let's see. It's also like a neutral shade. It's just a lot more sheer. Oh, you know what? This is not really what I was thinking of. It's a little more pink than I wanted. Super glossy though. I was wanting a little bit more of a nude, but I guess this is pretty nude. Okay, well, this is the completed look. I'm very happy with it. I think everything I tried today was pretty good. Nothing was a flat out fail. I'm gonna have to play around more with the neutralizing primer to see like how well that really works. I think it did work some. I'm not sure it's life-changing, but it was nice and did feel hydrating, so I did like that. Love the eyeshadow. Let's see. Pretty good, right? I mean, I don't do all that slow-mo nonsense like the whoo, but it's pretty good, I think. I think it's really pretty. It blended really nice. I will say I have never done a look this like red and liked it this much. So this is by far the winner. Okay, this I like if you like a really shiny lipstick. This is nice. Really like this. Love this. This is the standout, guys. I mean, let's just admire one more time up close. How beautiful. This is fantastic. You need this. So far, love, 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 love. This was the first application. We'll see how it wears. We'll see if it oxidizes. But so far, this is beautiful. I could see this being like an everyday foundation. Love this. This is nice. Color, 100% knocked out of the park. Like, perfect color for me. Like, it matches my roots perfectly. It looks nice. I would say it's not a fail. I don't know if it will become a favorite, but it's definitely like not a fail, at least so far. We'll see how long it lasts. I also really enjoyed the sponge. So I think that touched on everything new that I got. Let me know your thoughts down below if you have any of these items or if you've tried them. If you also have this already and love it, let me know, because I feel like this is gonna be a new favorite, like use all the time palette. I love this. I'm like a broken record. I love this. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope it wasn't too long. We'll see. I might have a lot of editing to do because I know no one wants to watch like a 30-minute video from like me. I don't know. If I'm wrong about that, let me know down below, but I wouldn't want to watch me for 30 minutes. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye, guys.